Everybody, please ignore the fire sensor thingy that I need to change. But I just want to talk to you all about being still. Oftentimes we say God's plan, God, I want your purpose for my life. I want you to move in my life in a supernatural way, but sometimes God moving in our life requires us not moving at all. And that's hard. It requires us to be still and to allow Him to do His work in us. One thing I know about being still is that it's hard. And it's hard because it's intimidating. And it's intimidating because it exposes our weaknesses, and we don't want to face our weaknesses when we have projected to be strong for so long, you know? And the truth of the matter is, ignoring our weaknesses doesn't make us stronger. It makes us weaker. Only correcting and dealing with and acknowledging our weaknesses makes us strong. That's what makes us stronger. And we can't do that if we are too busy escaping from past situations and traumas that have hurt us, and past mistakes, and just holding us back. Escaping from those things doesn't help at all. And we escape by drinking, having sex with multiple partners, overeating, being overly obsessed with our bodies or our outer appearance, the use of drugs, watching TV, binge watching TV all the time and consistently. These things, along with many other things, causes us to escape. And there's nothing wrong with doing certain things in moderation, but when we get to the point where we just escape and we don't deal with these issues at all, they just build up and pile up on us. And then before you know it, we open our eyes and we're facing this big old giant of mess, our mess that we didn't want to deal with. And I used to escape. A couple years ago, about 2014, I remember a pastor, she gave me a word and she said, God is mending the spirit of loneliness in you. And I'm just like, girl, I could be by myself. When really, I didn't enjoy, I didn't want to be by myself. I didn't know how to, see, I was thinking of being alone, like, oh, I don't need no man. I don't need no, like, but really when it came down to putting that into action and deleting every guy's number out of my phone, then it really showed me like, hey, you got an issue here. I remember this one guy, he stood me up on a date, and it was a blessing in disguise, and I really, really liked him. And he left me hanging without reason, and it just triggered something from my past, you know, with my father not being in my life. And I got home, I opened the door, my mom nor my brother, they just so happened not to be here, and I stopped in the middle of the hallway and I just screamed, but there was no sound coming out. I just had tears streaming down my eyes, and I was just like, it was just like a relief, because for the first time, I didn't try to escape from it. I didn't try to run from it. I sat there and I cried. I allowed myself to be vulnerable and be vulnerable with myself. And I heard God say, maybe it's not time for you to go on dates. And it was like a light bulb went off. I was like, yo, it just brought me so much peace. And I was like, I'm not ready to go on a date. Look at me, I'm a mess. I was like, I'm not ready to go out with anybody. And from that point on, I was like, you know what? I'm done trying to find multiple things to do. I'm done with trying to talk to multiple guys to get, you know, to feel better about myself. You can't be the person that you want to be if you don't discipline yourself and stop escaping. God is calling us in this season to be still and to pay attention to something, whether that be our children, spouses, whether it be your ministry, your talents that you need to focus on. Maybe it's something in your business plan that you need to alter. Maybe it's something in a contract that you need to look at. Maybe it's who knows what it is. Only you know what it is that you need to pay attention to in the season. And what I'm telling you is God is calling us to be still, and it's hard. We're gonna have to find this new norm, but best believe after all this stuff is over, this pandemic, if you listen and be still the way that you need to be, then you're gonna appreciate the person, you're gonna appreciate the process and be so proud of the person that you're gonna be on the other side of this. You're gonna be that person that you were declaring at the beginning of 2020. And then all this stuff started happening. We were just like, look, dog, bump it. I ain't even gotta become a new person. I ain't even gotta have this extravagant life. I don't want it no more. Just throw 2020 away. But yeah. Yeah. I love y'all. And I just want y'all to be encouraged. And be still. Okay?